Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm just getting back in from a run, and I just wanted to make this video one before I lose the motivation to make it, and that's really it. Just make the video before I lose the motivation, before I just don't want to do it and don't get back around to doing it. So before I get started, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do at Slay Your Health. And fair warning, just like all my videos, I don't really have anything scripted or have really like a format to it. This is more of just, you know, saying what's on my mind. So excuse me if I do go off on a rant or it's longer than, you know, what you want, but sorry in advance. But yeah, I have something to say and I just felt like recording it. So I just got back from doing 8.4 miles, and you know, I went out there and literally I just wanted to do 5 miles, and I wasn't gonna worry about my pace. I just wanted to get out there, get it done. Yeah, and have just basically a good run. That was all I was aiming for, seeing where I was at, how I was going to feel after doing 5 miles. And I went out and, you know, I got in the zone, and I did 8.4 miles, and I was able to keep a 10-minute and 25 second pace. And I feel like that's pretty good for me to go nonstop. And that was the average. There were some miles where I did a 9-minute mile. There was on my 5th mile, I think I did like 11 minutes. And some my second pace, because I was hitting a wall, and then after, you know, not stopping and getting over that wall, you know, I was able to make up that time and keep a decent pace. So average, I did a 10-minute 25 second pace. So I feel like that's pretty good. But I'm not saying this to glow or to rub it in like, hey, look at me, look at what I did. I'm saying this because there was a time where I literally was looking at other people, what they were doing, how they were doing it, and I want to look like them, I want to be like them, I want to run like them, I want to be able to have muscles like them, and Like, I was so busy looking at other people, and then also not just looking at them and what they're doing. I was worried about, all right, I'm about to get out here and work out. What about, you know, somebody, what are they saying about me while I'm working out? Or, you know, I don't want to look crazy, or I don't want to look like this, or and then there was times where I was scared to do too much. And sometimes I still struggle with that. Like if I'm working out with people or in front of people, I don't want to look like I'm trying to be extra or whatever. So I kind of would scale, you know, my work back, because I don't want people to think like, oh, look at her, what is she doing? And it makes the process just freaking horrible, because you worried about everybody else instead of worried about yourself. Like, you need to stay in your lane. And I feel like once I started to not necessarily stop competing with other people, but in a sense that's kind of what I was doing, and stop comparing myself to other people and stop thinking about what they were saying and what they were doing, and started like really comparing myself to myself and really competing with myself, like looking at myself in the mirror like, all right, you did this last time, can you do this, can you know, one up it? Like, just comparing myself to myself and being the best version of me. That is when I really started to surprise myself. Like, I surprised myself today, because my goal was to do 5 miles, just, you know, see where you at. And I did more than that, and I actually did it at a decent pace. So if I really, like, you know, upped it a little bit, I know my pace will be better, and I know I can go further. So it's just more of, you need to stay in your lane and worry about yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else. Like, when you come home at the end of the day, they ain't there. You need to worry about yourself and what you are doing. That's it. Be the best version of you. Because if I, you know, look at my time and look at the miles that I did, and you know, I go look at this person, they did more miles than me and they had a better time. Like, all I'm doing is making, you know, the situation turn a good thing into a bad thing, because it's really good what I just did. That's good in my book. It may not be good in their book, and so be it. Good job for them being able to do more miles. And I should be I'm happy for them. And, you know, I'm be like, maybe I'll do that one day, but I'm not going to say, man, you know, the little bit that I did today wasn't enough. No, you should be enjoying this process. So stop comparing yourself to everybody else and just stay in your lane. Do what you can do, but don't get comfortable. Challenge yourself. Don't just be like, well, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to stay. No, make sure you challenge yourself. Make sure you're writing down what you're doing and keeping track of what you're doing. If you don't want to write it down mentally, you know, keep track of what you're doing and be accountable for your actions. But keep track, just challenge yourself, you know, even if it's what you're eating or whatever, your water intake. Like, all right, I did, you know, I drank this many ounces yesterday. All right, I'm going to add 5 more ounces. Cool. Just, yeah, stay in your lane. Stop comparing yourself to everybody. And even as far as me, like, I know there are some people that are that's not doing the same things I'm doing or as much. Don't compare yourself to me. Do what you can, but just also push yourself. The reason I post what I'm doing and how many miles I did and with the time and things like that, one, it's to keep me accountable, and I'm proud of what I'm doing. I just, you know, I want to keep going, and this is part of, you know, me going, and, you know, I just want to put it out there. And then two, there's people that kind of need that inspiration, because I feel like if I can do this, if y'all look back to where I started from, anybody can do this. It's just all about that discipline. It's all about, you know, tapping into that basically that dog and just pushing yourself. And I came to the point where I was tired of starting over. Like, something would happen and then I would just have to start over. I'm tired of starting over. You know, things happen, so be it. Get over it. Just keep moving on. Just keep going, and then you won't have to start over. You know, there's so many times, you know, on this journey where I start. And now when something happens, I have a bad day or whatever, I just know tomorrow's gonna be better. I'm hop back on it and get it done. But, you know, I'm all over the place right now. But I just want you guys to know that you need to just worry about yourself. Mind your business, worry about yourself, push yourself, be the best version of you. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to the next person. And just, you want this process to be a lifestyle, and you don't want it to just be a phase. You want it to be forever. And the only way you can make it forever, the only way you can make this stick is by not comparing yourself to other and enjoying the process. I want you to literally enjoy it. Find a balance, find something that you actually enjoy, and, you know, fit it into your day every day. And yeah, you just want it enjoyable, and you can't enjoy it if you're constantly downing yourself, if you're constantly talking bad to yourself. You know, you got that voice that's like, you only did this. You only, you know, you did it in this time. So-and-so did. Who cares about so-and-so? At least you did it. And if you keep doing it, you're going to get better. So, yeah, I could honestly keep going for days. My pre-workout is still like, still going. But hopefully this helps somebody. And yeah, just keep going, stay in your lane. And if I can do this, like, literally anybody can, because I've come a long ways, and no, it wasn't easy, but it is worth it. So keep going. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and follow me on Instagram, Slay Your Health, and also look me up on Facebook. It's Aquasia Sneed Q. You know, hit me up if you have questions, whatever you want to talk or share your story or whatever. Just hit me up. I'm here. All right, have a good one, guys.